Alright, roll back, family. Roll back, Musar. Grand Rising, alright. Alright, this Ascension talk, right? My notes from the Messiah, a moon ray 8, right? Y'all please get in touch with that, because remember 1 year is now 6 months. Understand that, alright? And the elders, and of course, Banda Bab Yanun. Free Dr. Malachi Z. York L, man. Free El Kadir. Alright. Alright, fam, so this is part 25, right, of Ascension Talk. Okay. Alright, so lo, I say that ye all are children of the Most High, okay? Do y'all understand that, family? Yeah, so that left people with confusion, okay? So, family, you have to go back and start studying what words mean, right? For example, queen means prostitute, okay? And king means sleep. You see? The spell of kingu, you follow? Start linking these studies to actual scientific fields, right? So you can see what are these people talking about, okay? Like, you know, people say, oh, science don't know what they're talking about, what they're saying. They're lying, right? Everything is made up, and they're telling you that on a phone. And do not know that phone that they're holding, right, was built because of the advances in the, you know, scientific communities, family. The Wi-Fi, right? People ask, what's the Wi-Fi password, right? And there shouldn't be no Wi-Fi because this is a spiritual house, right? Only thing going through, you know, through here should be the ethers. You follow that? But, you know, they got Wi-Fi passwords, all of that, because they're still using scientific advanced technologies. Now, understand, if it wasn't for science, then the technologies would not have advanced. Alright? So, you're not willing to go back to that point or forward to a point where you're the scientist. But yet, you want to tell me to not listen to what science is talking about to see whether or not, right, it applies or applicable. I refuse. Right, family? The wisest thing to do in this day and time is, if you want to study the soul, right? If you want to study the spirit, okay? If you want to study the mind, remember that? You need to go and study the sciences, right, that align with these words, okay? Y'all follow that? Alright, now, you all have learned a new language, right? Science is a language, okay? Now, you can start making, you know, mere sense of things, family. And once you make sense of things, you can apply these things more. And once you apply these things more, you can put plans into action. And then, right, once you put plans into action, now you got a community. You see? Everybody, you know, running around just talking about stuff, you won't have a community, because everybody want to be a leader. And you know how it goes, family. Whole lot of trying going on, right? That's what you should actually study and know the meaning of words and terms, right? Like, is this possible? What is this for real? You follow? That what they're calling the many world interpretation or many world theory, and yes, this does exist, just check it out, right? So understand, if you study quantum mechanics and quantum physics, that's where they're talking about all y'all stuff at. They leaving y'all, us, behind, and they talking about it, you know? They got new people coming out, pale skin, suit on, in front of a camera with good lighting, right? Talking about the soul, but they not using the words. They're conversing about the spirit world, but they not using the words. They're talking about astral projection, but they won't say it, huh? They're talking about the uni-mind, right? And it, you know, if we have any Marvel fans out there, the uni-mind, right, is like the being in the Eternals, right? When they combine their consciousness, follow, together, right, and the Eternals are speaking about the Anunnaki, aka the Ancients, right? Aka you all, okay? Because understand, we are, okay, they are, right, coming at you from your past, right, as your future to your present. Y'all follow that? Family? Yeah, they talking about the uni-mind, but they won't say that. They won't call it that. They're using different terms. They're speaking about the ability to see through walls, right? When all already have, right? We already have that because we're eyed entities, right? Not identities, okay? You can see your house right now if you just close your eyes, right? If you want to see mama, she's in there. If you want to see your dog, Fido's in there. If you want to see your goldfish, Bubbles is in there, right? And if you want to see God, Pa'u all, right? That black void you see, family, is the canvas for all creation. Now create, God. You see? So yeah, family, they talking about all. They talking about all kinds of stuff, like atomic and subatomic awareness, all kinds of stuff. The same thing we are trying to say, But understand, when you don't have the information that they have, then they'll be more advanced, right? Not educated. For it to say one is educated or not educated, right, is only an opinion generated opinion, right? You follow? So, you have to be able to study these things how they study these things. Go look into the many-world interpretation and the many-world theory. They're using predictive programming, right? Where movies, aka move me, right, is meant to move you. You follow? Energy in motion, your emotions, right? Movies like Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, alright? Is it a possibility that what you are thinking reincarnation is your ability to separate yourself from this body before you transition? Are you with us? And now, in order for us to teach this, you have to be able to, receive it. You have to be able to break the spells of what you think is real, and thinking that just because we learned something a day ago, right, or you got on TikTok and somebody assured you, right, and they promised and they guaranteed it, right, because they're an expert and they should know that that's you need to be at, family. Don't listen to people just saying, oh, it's all about feelings. We don't need to know nothing. And that, family, can't be further from the truth than a lie, especially at this time of day. Agent Orange is the face of the U.S. The war within has personified itself in essence in the ME, right, Middle East, right? We could go to war with China, right? Agent Orange said, screw the wall, I'ma build a gold dome, right? Elon is preparing you all to be AI influenced and controlled slaves with his brain Dorito, right? And here's a fun note. All you with Cybertrucks found that's nothing new. They had these on the moon and Mars, as we say Luna, right? What else, family? Somebody help me out here. Oh yeah, that's right. The Messiah, right? Our Moon Ray 8 is back. Or maybe I should say it like this. Jesus is back. And all can get in contact on my page and the website, www.therealmessiahmoonray8 and 144,000.com. Alright? You all can get in contact with the Messiah, aka the Most High, for the next 25,000 year cycle, for there is a moon's time to rule. All praises are for a moon Ray 8. I love you all, and part 26 coming up next. I love you all, man, for real. That's the only reason I do this, man. And this is not a joke. This is not a game. I'm telling you. I know it seems far-fetched, but this is truth. The Messiah is on the planet. Fuck everybody else you hear trying to tell you that they're the Messiah, they're the one, all this. No, I am telling you truth. I am giving you truth. Directly orders from the Most High to you, to his children. Okay? The Messiah is on the planet. You were born into sin. The Most High knows this. So he sent a moon Ray 8. Overstand that. Now take his hand.
Power off.
That's how you know I ain't lying. Wadu.